In this guitar instructional video, we're going to go over the A melodic minor. Now this scale, I'm going to give you two versions of it. I'm going to give you the one that starts on the 6th string, and which I sometimes use, you know, and I'm going to give you the one that starts on the 5th string. And I use that one more often because it's just, I think it's got better options and I think it sounds a little better, although they both sound pretty good. Now, the A melodic minor is one of 3 minor scales. There's the natural minor, the harmonic minor, and the melodic minor, which has 2 raised notes, the 6th and the 7th. And by raising the 6th and the 7th degrees of the A melodic minor, it's also known as an Ionian flat 3rd scale. I mean, the Ionian meaning major. So, because it's identical with the A major scale, the A melodic minor scale, because you're raising the 6th and the 7th. And it has a minor quality to it because the 3rd note of the scale, that one, as a matter of fact, is flatted. As opposed, this is to be the A major. But so we start on the 6th string, 5th fret, using our 1st finger, 5th, 7th, and 8th frets, 6th string on the 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Then 5th and 7th frets, 1st and 3rd fingers on the 5th string. Kind of move your position here to the 4th fret of the 4th string with your 1st finger, using that 1, 3, 4 pattern. Changing up to the 3rd string, use your 1st finger on the 4th fret, and then half step on the 5th fret with your 2nd finger, 7th fret, 4th finger. Now on the 2nd string, using the 5th and 7th frets, 2nd and 4th fingers, up to the 4th and 5th frets of the 1st string. And that is a double octave scale, 2-octave scale. But you can also go right up there. Still gives it some resolution when you play that C on the 8th fret of the 1st string. Okay, that will look like that. So you have it on paper. If you never played this before, screenshot it, practice it. Use that fingering. It's your fingering right there. That's where you're starting on the 5th fret of the 6th string, A minor melodic scale. Let's go over the 5th string, A melodic minor. Starting on the 5th string of the 12th fret with your 1st finger. So, cool. Sounds like this. I think it's a little easier to remember. You're using a 1, 3, 4 pattern on the 12th, 14th, and 15th frets of the 5th string. Also using a 1, 3, 4 pattern, but it's the 12th, 14th, and 16th frets on the 4th string. See, we have a half step right there, and they're all whole steps on the 4th string. 2nd and 3rd fingers of the 13th and 14th frets on the 3rd string. 1, 2, 4, 12, 13, 15 frets on that 2nd string. And then this string, 1st string, is going to look just like that 4th string, but you're going to add the A. So 12th, 14th, 16th, 17th frets. I prefer that one. You know, you might like the other one. Find that more preferable there, but there we have that scale. some related chords, as you can see right there. This would be, the, if you're playing these chords correspond to the notes of the scale. So we're going to play an A minor to a B minor to a C. You could play a D major or a D7 to an E or an E7. I'm going to play the E7. F sharp minor 7, flat 5 to a G sharp minor flat 5. Now that's an easy chord to make. It looks like the diminished, which of course looks like you're playing a D right there. But make the D starting on 11th fret of the 5th string. Just make a little D right there. Put your 4th finger on the 2nd string of the 12th fret. That's a G sharp minor 7, flat 5. You're just strumming the middle strings. The 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. So that's the F sharp minor 7th. F sharp minor 7, flat 5 rather, to the G sharp minor 7, flat 5. And you have an A minor, a B minor, a C, play the D, an E. No, I'm using the F, open F shape form to play the C, the D, and the E to the F sharp minor 7, flat 5 to the G sharp minor 7, flat 5. Okay, so you can play an A minor to a B minor. Just a little simple progression. A minor to B minor. Notice how I was just hesitating. Even just playing that whole entire scale, ascending order. And by the way, this is ascending order because a melodic minor, when you're returning, you're not playing both the raised 6th and 7th. You're just playing, it's like a jazz minor, where it's also known as a jazz minor, but it's different on the way back, the melodic minor. But here's a little example that I have for you. So, starting with the 1st finger. Okay, 13th fret, 3rd string, hammer on, pull off. And that little example, these 2 lines right here. So, different fingering on the 13th fret. When you're playing the scale, you use your 2nd finger. I think that's probably the best way to play that. But if you just want to, you can start anywhere you'd like. But I think it's really highly recommended to use the proper fingering in this A melodic minor. A melodic minor. It's got that quality. Beautiful sounding scale. And so we've been doing this series on the melodic minors. So we've covered A. See if you're playing something like A minor, walk into a C, play a B minor 7, flat 5, to an E or an E minor, and play the A minor. Open A to the B and the C, the 2nd and 3rd fret on the 5th strings, and then just down pick the C, play a B minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5 to a open E, and play a have that ring, so it sounds really pretty. A minor. Well, there you go. That's the A melodic minor scale. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Share it. Comment if you have any comments. I'd be more than happy to read them. I'm taking requests as well. Keep playing and have fun.